Social distancing. A term most of us didn't know in 2019, but can't seem to avoid in 2020. I wanted to build something that helps me make sure I'm keeping a safe distance from others when I'm going outside. I had this idea to build a little proof of concept, and I was inspired by seeing some of those videos with people with the pool noodles on their heads, and this is kind of my interpretation of that. This is purely for fun and for the sake of building something cool. I found this GoPro chest mount in my closet, and that is kind of what inspired me to start building something. I'm going to be using one of my favorite devices, the Raspberry Pi, which I've used in most of my other videos. The concept is going to revolve around these, which are ultrasonic rangefinders. They kind of look like little robot bugs. How they work is that one of these eyes shoots out an ultrasonic sound wave. It waits for it to bounce off something, and it comes back into the other eye. And by counting the time it took for it to bounce off and come back, you can actually figure out how far away something is. So what I want to do is have one of these on the front of the chest mount and one of these on the back. And hopefully it's going to be able to tell me if I'm 2 meters away from colliding with someone. And at that point, I can get it to flash an LED light or play a sound, maybe both. First thing we're going to do is wire up the ultrasonic rangefinder to the Raspberry Pi so that we can start controlling it. Okay, so let's start wiring everything up. So we're going to have 5-volt power from the Raspberry Pi into our breadboard, the ground into our breadboard as well. I wrote some code that's actually going to tell us how far away I am from the ultrasonic rangefinder, and let's go ahead and run that. Okay, so I put my hand really close to it, 4 centimeters. I move a little further back and we see 20 centimeters. I'm going to set up the second ultrasonic rangefinder, and it should be almost the exact same wiring. So one is going to be for the front, one is going to be for the back. I have both of them measuring right now, so if I put my hand in front of the one that's the back sensor, you see back distance 3. Now I've moved it further, it's 17, and likewise with the front one, front distance is 3 now. Now for the fun part, trying to figure out how to get all of that circuitry onto this chest mount. I've zip tied the Raspberry Pi to the breadboard. I took the ultrasonic range finders off and just braided the cables. So here it is, my final form. So I've got range sensor 1, Raspberry Pi with the breadboard, and the second range sensor on the back. So I'm just gonna use this battery pack, and it's gonna give me 5 volts, which hopefully is enough. So last piece of the puzzle, I have this Bluetooth speaker, and I've hooked it up to the Raspberry Pi, and it's supposed to play a sound every time that someone comes too close to me.
No! 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 No!
There you have it, the ultimate social distancing device. Stay safe out there, and let me know if you have any questions. Make sure to subscribe for more videos. This thing's surprisingly comfortable. It's like pretty lightweight.